Good morning, everyone. It's Thursday, September 14th, 23. And as two text messages reminded me this morning, it's Mom's birthday. Mom would have been 58 today. And maybe that explains why I got in a funk yesterday. I didn't really notice it. I didn't really feel like, oh my God, Mom's birthday is tomorrow. I'm so sad. It was more a case of I just felt off. Yeah, I know. Unflattering camera angle is unflattering. That bottle is very cold. Back at it today, hopefully finishing the last football game. Go. It's also a trivia day. As you can tell by the immense amount of shit I have to unload from my person. I should have just brought the fucking wagon, but I chose not to. 'Cause I'm dumb. Oof. Well, it's gonna be a long day, I think. We'll see. Let's see what today brings. And we're home. A long day turned into a long evening. Missy want some treats? Missy want some treats? Where she wants. Yeah, there goes my shampoo. I don't know if this caddy's gonna work like I want it to. Yeah, there it fell down. I got a new caddy for the shower. My idea is it's gonna hold that. Except when I can't get this fucking thing to work. Hang on. 1 second. 1 second. While I figure this out. Yeah, as you can see my butt. You're not really seeing my butt. It's not really my butt. My butt's still in the shorts. Also, you fucking suck. Only thing I had a problem with toiletries on. Getting things to stick initially. It says to smooth it out. Well, there's a big giant fucking cup here. And when I do smooth that out, it slides the whole thing down, thus creating further bubbles. And air bubbles are the enemy of these things. Nope, no cat there. So she's probably wondering where the fuck I went. There she is. Hello there. Come on, let's get you some treats. Oh, you're a happy kitty, aren't you? Hey, Kitty finally getting her treats? Kitty finally getting her treats. You have neglected me all day. Actually, I kind of did, because she's running low on food. I'll get that in a second. Today, at work was fine. But today was the Nintendo Direct. They had a Direct today. Sony also had a State of Play, which ran a few hours after the Direct. which was kind of funny timing. It's like, did y'all not see Nintendo was doing this shit? I mean, I'm sure they did. That's why they did it. Whatever. I am not Sony. I'm not going to pretend to know what their strategy is. And to be fair, I mean, Sony has they're more geared toward, like, I guess more hardcore gamers. People who are, like, spending hours and 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 hours on end playing one game or two games. Nintendo gears themselves more towards the quote-unquote casual gamer. That's me. I mean, yes, I do play some of my games for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours on end. There goes the shower caddy. But you see, yeah, Sony caters toward a particular demographic. That's not necessarily me. And that is okay. Nintendo, their direct was, they talked about the new Peach game that's coming out, which is fine. They talked about the new remake of Luigi's Mansion, Luigi's Mansion 2, which is fine. Not really any Zelda talk, which is also fine. I mean, they did kind of say, we're done with this game, which is fine. I mean, it's not fine, but, you know, I'm also biased. Oof. There it is. And there you are. I got a new toy today. Brand new released. It is the 12. The 12 Black. With, sorry if that triggered the mic, a little more speckled, but it's the same thing. Oh, that's right. I just take a picture of myself. Okay, Inglés. I agree. On confirm. That's right, I need to insert an SD card. Anyway, one thing really bothered me tonight at trivia. And of course, it had to happen right at the end of the evening, so that's what would be echoing in my mind, saying, "My God, this is a terrible show. I hated everything about it." It really wasn't a bad show. It was actually overall a really good show, but had some kids. God, I'd be happy to turn that off. Basically, had some kids who were, well, being kids. When I say kids, I mean like middle college age. Juniors, maybe seniors. But I have to say kids because of the realization that they were, you know, when I was graduating high school, they might have been 2. At most. At most. So, kids. One of the rules in trivia is, and this is a rule, that you don't have your phone out. The reason for that rule is mainly so people don't cheat. And honestly, I mean, if you're going to come to trivia and fucking cheat, I'm sorry, you live a very sorry, you live a sorry, poor existence. I have no other way to say that. You live a very bad life. Because you're more concerned about getting a $20 or so gift card to a bar. That's what you're most concerned about, is getting a gift card to a bar. I don't have to live with that, you do. What I'm more concerned about is trivia, especially in person. Trivia is supposed to be a time where you get together with your friends and hang out. In person with your friends. And hang out. In person with your friends. Because we live a lot of our lives on here. Like what you're watching me on. You're watching me on some kind of screen. And yes, I know in this situation I'm kind of part of the problem because I am producing content for here. But it's not my intent for it's not actually my intent for you to be watching this along with your friends. And if you are, that's cool. If you're watching it with all your friends that you're hanging out with, that's cool. I can dig that, I guess. But if you're watching that if you're watching that and your friends are doing other stuff and you're more interested in what's on the screen, I'm flattered, but please go hang out with your friends. They're there, they're in front of you, they love you. They want to be a part of your life. So hang out with them. Be present in the moment. Don't live on the fucking screen. Be here now. Yeah, that's what I think upset me more than anything else. Was the fact that these people are deciding to spend their time, like they're going to go out with their friends, but they're going to be on their phones. And again, if they are looking shit up, fucking shame on you, and you're the one who has to live with yourself being dishonest. I don't know how to do that. I just have to deal with you being stupid. And yeah, stupid's the word I'm going to use. Because, yeah. So I had one team. We got to question 17. The question was, Moroni is the capital of what African country? The city is spelled Moroni, M-O-R-O-N-I. I say it for the sake of those who did not hear the question in the venue, which I wouldn't expect you to. And a couple of teams got that right, and it's a very difficult question because number one, not a lot of people know African geography. Number two, hardly anybody knows what the fuck this is, because no one knows what the fuck this is. The country is like a little island archipelago off the coast of Madagascar. You know what? We're gonna look it up. I'll look it up on maps. A volcanic archipelago off Africa's east coast in the warm Indian Ocean waters of the Mozambique Channel. It's these islands right here. They're called Comoros. Where's Moroni? Right there. That's Moroni. It's a little tiny island. Or a tiny... It's a tiny, relatively tiny city. Actually, well, when you compare it to the rest of Comoros, it's the largest city. But I'm willing to bet that's not a very large city. Ow. Can you show me the Wikipedia page, you son of a bitch? Comoros, okay, we'll go to the Wikipedia page. Capital, Moroni. And largest city. Total population, 111,326. It's a small town. It's a small town. It's a relatively small city compared to like other much larger cities. They're also hang around 90 degrees all year. I don't, or no, it's record high. They hang around the mid 80s all year. They don't really have winter. They're in the tropics, so yeah. I had 3 teams get that right. And one team, which was just kind of like off the, a few tables down, but off in the distance, they had 11 people on their team. And I saw 7 phones out. I counted. 7. And it's like, really? Even if they're not looking it up? Really? Do you think I can't see you? I had another team directly in front of me, right across the table from them, across the aisle from them. A guy was literally on his phone, and I said, "Put your phones away. There is no phone a friend here." They did not get it right. A couple other teams, one upstairs, got it right. And I said, y'all, I roasted one of the teams and said, look, I have one team where I can see no fewer than 7 phones out. I counted, and I'm staring right at them. And the second rule on the thing says, do not have your phones out or risk being disqualified. And I told them, I don't usually follow that too hard. But if they want to be more concerned with their phone than with the game, I can make them stop playing the game. So the next question I go around, it's not a hard question. It really isn't a hard question. It was, the fuck was the next question? Actually, that's a good question. What was the next question? The question was, what does the white dove symbolize? And I go around, and it's an easy question. It's peace. The answer is peace. One team said love. But whatever. But I go around. I'm just kind of glancing, looking around, and I told everyone before the question even started. I said, look, if I see you out on your phones, your game is going to be done. Your game is going to be over. And I got upstairs. And there's someone got their phone right in their hand. Someone who is very clearly more concerned about what is on their phone than anything else. And that's really frustrating. Because I feel like I'm putting on a good show. And here's this person who's more concerned with what's on their phone rather than the 9 other people at the table. And they're pissed. They're like, I was just on Pinterest. Okay, I literally just said, I don't care what you're doing. If your phone's out, your game is over. What just fell down? I'll just go get that. And I ended up not canceling their game because we were 2 questions away. And they understood. It's like, look, I don't care if you're cheating or not at this point, but be with your own people. And I literally said that to the bar. I said, y'all, you are here with people. People you consider friends, I would assume. Be with them. Be with your people. It's not hard. Might be my cat being a pain in the ass. And one of the teams was like, dude, you fucking roasted that one team. Like, yeah, because your phone's out during the game. It's in the fucking rules. And I said, open that up. What's that say? And I hate having to be that guy. Like, trivia is supposed to be a fun time. And if someone wants to do that and turn me into an asshole, then that doesn't make it fun for people. And I don't want to be an asshole at trivia. Well, I don't want to be an asshole at all, but, you can't help that sometimes. Actually, you can. You can help being an asshole sometimes. All the time. Anyway, that was what dominated the end of trivia, and I'm upset that happened. I found it funny that no one got the last answer, because I told them no phones. The last question was actually easy. I gave them the answer. What is the stage name? What is the more well-known name for singer-actress Stephanie Germanotta? I played Applause by Lady Gaga. 3 teams got it wrong. So don't tell me my hints don't help, or my hints help, because they don't always help. People usually don't pay attention. I had that a lot of that time. That was also upsetting me, because it's like, yo, I'm being as loud as I possibly fucking can. I am screaming into this microphone, basically. If I turn it up anymore, it will be distorted, and no one will be able to hear me. Anyway. Tomorrow's football. I'm going in at 11 o'clock instead of 10. I'll be there until I'm done. And then I'm on call this weekend, but I'm spending one of my on-call days at the ballpark. Because I'm enjoying going to the ballpark. And that actually makes me very happy. That makes me happy that I found something to enjoy even by myself. I'm going to a game Saturday. I'll be going into a game on October 1st, too, but that's going to be with one of my coworkers. Anyway, that's going to be it. Thank you all so much for watching. We'll try and do it again tomorrow. Do it better tomorrow. See you all in the next one. Take care, everyone.